everyone. Welcome back to another great episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Today we're going to be making Vitumbuwa or Vitumbuwa. It is an East African dish that are little dumplings, and they are made in this, I always forget the name, the pancake poppers little thing here. I got this from Amazon, so if anybody wants to find one, and I know at one time Target had them too. And they're very inexpensive and they're wonderful. So let's go ahead and review the ingredients. So here we've got our ingredients. I have got one 14-ounce can of coconut milk, and this is the one that I'm using. Doesn't have to be this one. You can use any that you like. Now, mind you, this is not coconut cream. It's coconut milk and it's not sweetened. So one 14-ounce can of that. We're gonna need 3 cups of rice, and what I did last night was I took 3 cups of rice, I washed it, and I soaked it in water. And then this morning I woke up and just drained the water because I don't want any water inside. And so this is ready for use. And you can use any type of rice. The one that I use at home is my jasmine long grain rice. This is the same I'm going to be using. I also have some sugar here that we're going to be using, and you can add between 10 to 14 tablespoons depending on your taste. I have some oil here that we're only going to be using to fry these dumplings, but for now we're not going to be using this in the recipe. So let's get started. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start adding everything into our blender here. So first, oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot yeast. So we're gonna be putting 1 tablespoon of yeast into the mix here, and I'll go grab that in just a second. Okay. The other thing you want to do is you want to warm up your coconut milk for about a minute in the microwave. So this way the yeast really starts coming, because it's pretty cold here. And if you're doing this in the summer, then you don't have to do that. So I've got my my coconut milk it's about a minute warm. I'm just going to pour everything in here just like so. This is a great dish for people who are allergic to dairy, because coconut is dairy free. So anybody that has milk or lactose intolerance, they can have this. And then to this, we're gonna go ahead and add 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're also going to do a taste test to make sure that the sugar is just right in this recipe. So got my yeast, and I got some cardamom powder, and cardamom powder is very, very optional. So if you don't like the taste of it, you don't have to add any in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my 1 tablespoon of yeast, and just go ahead and add some cardamom powder in here too. And that's fresh cardamom powder. I just have a little coffee grinder, and so I'm gonna go ahead and grind this up. When we come back, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. The trick to making these very nice and soft are that you have to make sure that there is no little kernels in here. So when you feel the batter, now I can still feel a little bit in there, and I'm gonna be honest, and I've been blending this for a while. So I remember my mom doing this all the time. What you could do is you could take a sieve and just make sure to sieve the mixture, and that might catch some of the kernels. Yep, it's catching some of them, not all of them. And my blender gets really, really hot. So the other idea is you can even run it through a cheesecloth. But they will be nice and soft. If you can get the mixture to be completely kernel free, then you're gonna have like 2-3 days of your Vitumbuas being very, very soft. Okay. And it's cut some big ones, some big kernels in here, so that's great. So we're gonna leave this in a warm place to rise. When we come back, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So for right now, just wanna show it to you here that it has no bubbles in it. It's just clear liquid. It's just nothing. So now when we leave it to rise, we're gonna see little bubbles form, and it's gonna become really nice and foamy. So we'll be back in a couple hours. So here is our Vitumbuwa mixture. I want you to see the difference between before and after. It's got so many bubbles, and it's like frothy, see? So this means that our mixture is ready for us to start making. So you can use anything to pour this into our molds. So I'm gonna, and my stove is heating over here. Okay, and we have our oil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my oil and just put it into the molds just like that. It's on medium high right now. Okay. You can make them as big, or you can even fill them up all the way up. Okay. So basically what you want here is you want to wait until you can see it getting a little dry on the ends, and I like it when it's a little bit more crisp or more browned on the bottom. But if you are like my mom, who doesn't like it very brown, my mother-in-law is completely opposite. She likes it really, really brown. So it really depends. Excuse me, it really depends how you like it. And the best thing to use is either chopsticks, or not chopstick, but bamboo sticks, or you could use spaghetti. If you have spaghetti, like not cooked spaghetti, those are perfect to turn too. So now what I'm going to do is, I think I need to increase the heat just a little bit, because I don't want them to cook for too long, because that's another way, or another reason why if they turn out to be too, they become hard the next day, then you're cooking them for too long. But as soon as you start seeing the bubbles on top, you can go ahead and turn it. Now, I have to tell you, this is one dish that I honestly will tell you that I never made on my own, because I felt like I can never do it. And seriously, if I can do it, all of you can do it. You just need some patience and watch the video a couple times, and I promise you, this recipe, this is my mom's recipe, and it's a no-fail recipe. It's just, they come out amazing. So grab the plate here, and I'm going to show you one more time. And to those that think the video is too long, you guys can forward ahead, but I have young viewers, and this is a little bit on the tougher side of the recipes, but I have viewers that don't mind seeing the full video. So if you guys want to forward, you can forward. I'm just going to show you one more time how we are going to place these in the molds. So you can see that the bottom is done, but my second one, see, this is how I like them. I like them to be dark. So my next ones, I'm going to try and make them darker. Okay. And we're also going to cut one open to see how you're gonna see inside what it looks like. So again, we'll add some oil. And I'm telling you, once you get a hang of doing this, these are absolutely fun to make. And don't be discouraged if they don't work out the first time. Keep trying it and you'll get it. Okay? So you can see again that, for example, this one is drying off on the sides. And by waiting for that to happen, they're easier to turn too. So, because you don't have that much liquid to deal with. This pan works really well on electric stove too, so it doesn't have to be just for gas. And this is what I was looking for. Look at the color of like this one compared to this one. See, these are lighter compared to that, and I love it when they're dark. Gives that little bit of a crispy bite to it. So it really depends on how your preference on how you like yours. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, finish these up. When we come back, we're gonna cut one open. I'll do a taste test and I'll show you what they look like inside. Our Vitumbuas are all done, and this 3 cups of rice makes about 60 small Vitumbuas. Now, obviously, all 60 of them are not here because they have been eaten by various members of the family when they were like really hot, and I have to admit I had one. But I wanted to show you, this is how I like mine. It's really funny, but like mine really, really dark. But here they are. They look amazing. They're really, really soft. They're really, really soft. And I'm gonna cut, I made the big one just to show you because I wanna show you the inside of it. Look at, you know, like my mom says that it's gotta have the jari, which is this. And I'll take one when you bite into it, see how the jari looks? So it's just really, really beautiful. Now you don't have to get them this dark, but I love it when they have that a little bit of a bitter outside, and the outside is a bit harder and the inside is nice and soft. So I love having them like this. Now I usually like to have pigeon pea curry, or oh gosh, I'm probably not gonna remember the name, but it's got coconut in it. It's a coconut curry, and I'm gonna be making a video of it soon. So when I do, I will mention the Vitumbuas. So thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Hope you can join me here next time with another great video. Make sure you guys visit my website, raihanascuisines.com. It has, you know, everything has been updated. It's got the latest recipes and also the videos. It'll take you straight to YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Google Plus, and Pinterest, and Facebook. I can't keep up with all the social medias, and if you guys do make this, I'm so excited to hear from you guys. I have a page, Raihana's Cuisines, on Facebook. Go to that page and like the page, and you guys are gonna get all the stuff that sometimes I just do, like test recipes, and I put that up. So you guys can please comment on the bottom how they turned out for you and how you guys liked them. Thank you so much.